Hi guys, it's me, Christian from the church. It was great seeing you guys last week. I know me and Miss Shelley really enjoyed being able to do our activity together and read our story together and just be able to see all you guys for the first time in a long time because of the virus that's outside and we're not able to meet like normal. So it was really cool seeing all the things you guys brought for show and tell, from chickens to your guys' favorite toys. It was really a fun time, and we look forward to doing it next Sunday. We're planning to do it every other Sunday, so we get to see everyone all together and kind of bring back a little bit of normal, even though things are so far from normal because of the virus. So over the last couple of weeks, we've been covering Jesus' appearance to his disciples after he rose from the dead on Easter. And that is so important because it confirms that Jesus died and was resurrected from the dead, that he didn't just go to heaven right away or he just stayed dead. No, he was risen from the dead, and that's so important and what allows us to have a relationship with him. So before we get into our story, I want to tell you what happens right before it. So our story is coming from Acts of the Apostles, and in the first couple of verses of that chapter, right before Jesus goes into heaven, he tells his disciples that they will be sent a helper, and the helper will be called the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit is God. It's 100%, he is 100% God, and he lives in all people who put their faith in Jesus. So after Jesus tells his disciples this message, he ascends into heaven. And that's what our story is going to take place. And it calls Jesus Goes to Heaven. It comes from Acts chapter 1, verses 6 through 11. When the apostles were with Jesus, they kept asking him, "Lord, has the time come for you to free Israel and restore your kingdom?" He replied, "The Father alone has the authority to set those dates and times, and they are not for you to know, but you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you. And you will be my witnesses, telling people about me everywhere, in Jerusalem, throughout Judea, in Samaria, and to the ends of the earth." After saying this, he was taken up into a cloud while they were watching, and they could no longer see him. As they strained to see him raise into heaven, two white-robed men suddenly stood among them. "Men of Galilee," they said, "why are you standing here, staring into heaven? Jesus has been taken from you into heaven, but someday he will return from heaven in the same way you saw him go." And that's our story for this week of Jesus going into heaven, where he is seated at the right hand of the Father. And next week we will learn about the Holy Spirit coming. Jesus made this promise to his disciples, and it's fulfilled in the very next chapter of where we're going in Acts of the Apostles. Look forward to seeing you this upcoming week in our Zoom lesson, and hope you guys have a great rest of your week and stay safe and stay healthy during this time. We hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. Bye-bye.